like this one out of That Park Place. Major heat wave approaches Disney World and Universal Orlando. Here's how you can beat the heat. This by Cham Lee. By the way, if you're ever on the website and want to go add us as a preferred source over here on Google, that would be very helpful to us. Central Florida is experiencing a heat wave that will affect outdoor conditions at Walt Disney World and Universal Orlando Resort, also SeaWorld. Forecast models indicate this warm pattern will continue through June 20th, with afternoon highs generally in the low to mid 90s and heat index values frequently reaching and exceeding 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Yikes. Hey, Erika, is that a day that you would want to be in the parks?
No, I think I'd rather be at the beach or a pool. And gosh, it's been about 106 over here.
That's amazing.
In the desert. And it's not even July or August.
Yeah. What's the big secret here? Hold on. We've looked like we're about to have someone else join us here to talk about it. Ron, you're the perfect person to ask. If it's 100 degrees in a let's say an average place, how is that different from 100 degrees in Central Florida?
Growing up in St. Louis, I'll be honest with you, 100 degrees in St. Louis was almost worse than 100 degrees was almost worse in St. Louis than it is in Central Florida. It's very humid. I've lived in Las Vegas and I've lived in Florida, and 100 degrees in Vegas does feel a bit cooler because it's a dry heat, which I know is a phrase that's overused, but it's not humid like it is in Florida. If it is like I was out today, and it was already starting to get hot. I think 91 when I got in my car, and it was like you just sweat. It's like you just have to. Like it's almost the worst part of going in the park in the summertime is even if you can deal with the heat, you have to know that you are going to be wet, and so is everybody else because everybody is sweating. Please wear those things that prevent you from smelling because that is one of the biggest issues is and I tell you, when you sit down in like a stadium or an outdoor theater, like going and watch Indiana Jones or something like that, and then you sit down, somebody else sits down next to you, and I'm like, and they're not properly adorned. It's
deodorized, Ron. Deodorized.
Yeah,
well, not properly adorned is the other issue that happens when it gets hot at theme parks. Which I'd say is more of a problem at Universal Orlando than it is at Disney.
I've seen some things at Disney lately that you'd be.
Oh yeah, I'll just say, Disney World is a family park, y'all. Anyways, there's a lot more like teenagers and college age people going over to Universal Orlando these days. That's probably the reason why that is. But I don't know. I open up this to anybody, but I'd love to hear from MJ first. What are the things that people can do to actually beat the heat when it's this bad at the parks? MJ, do you have any tips that you would offer to our audience here?
Oh yeah, there's quite a few, but you'll have me here for hours. Let me try to summarize it.
In about 2 minutes, yeah.
Okay. Take advantage of the free water park ticket because the entire group, party, family, whoever you're traveling with, if you're staying in the same resort together or the same room, even if it's different rooms at the same resort, it doesn't matter. As long as you stay on property, you get a free water park ticket until September 8th, and that should help you cool down. I would try to experience the park in the evening hours after 4 if you can. That way you're not, getting the beat of the sun, which I would say from like 11 to like 3, the sun is really beating on you. And for the love of God, do not wear jeans. Try to get some dry fit wear or almost like that bathing suit material. And you can find it really cheap at like Target, Walmart, places like that, just light clothing, wear comfortable shoes, and make sure you use a lot of things to deodorize yourself. so you're comfortable and not making others uncomfortable.
I think the deodorized thing is a real key that a lot of people underestimate.
And there's so many different things on, like, I know I don't know if people are crazy about Temu, but there's so many things that you can buy for your park day, like the little fans that spray water. They have the umbrella hats. There's so many things that you can do to stay cool if you must do a park day and stay in the park from morning to closing time. But yeah, no, just take advantage of the extremely hot days. Take advantage of the free water park ticket perk, and then try to do the park in the afternoon, evening hours so you don't suffer.
The wet towels, because I saw this in the comments, the wet towels or the water towels or whatever that you put around your neck, those actually are an incredible help.
Yep.
And they do keep you cool. Anything on the back of your neck that you can keep cool, or the fans or any of that kind of stuff. Yeah, I like, and stay hydrated. Make sure you're drinking enough water. And I still go to Starbucks for the free water. You can get free water pretty much anywhere, but most of the Starbucks, I was at Magic Kingdom the other day, went into the Starbucks just to test it. And I say, hey, can I get it? I just came in for water. And they're like, okay. And they grabbed, the big cup, like this
Train
big.
cup. Yeah.
They give you,
And
and they
that's
fill it with ice.
Yep,
Mhm.
and that's a triple filtered water, so it tastes like nothing. That's a little bit of coffee lore. That's actually the key to Starbucks brewing consistently. Is they don't count on the water in your local area tasting the same as the water and wherever else. They actually filter it themselves, so it tastes the same no matter where you go for Starbucks.
Yeah.
I'm reminded of when the Jedi Temple training was there at Hollywood Studios, Disney MGM, may it rest in peace. And standing there and watching my kids going through the Jedi Temple training. By the way, they did defeat the dark side completely. They went over to Star Tours after and told them that in the ride. It was adorable.
That's beautiful. Yes.
But standing there, I could feel the soles of my feet baking through the rubber in my sneakers. My tip to people would be to keep moving as much as possible. And even if you're standing in line, if you're not standing in shade, try to make sure that you keep your movements going. And if you stop sweating, go drink water immediately. So, yeah. This is something that happens frequently in Central Florida with the heat getting, let's say, unseasonably warm, but it happens every year. So just be aware, if you're going in the time of year that everyone seems to go to Disney, stay careful out there, and don't stay thirsty, and try to, sweat a little bit, but enjoy the time in the heat, and maybe take it as a way to let all those toxins leave your body.
Thanks for watching That Park Plays News. For more information, consider checking out www.thatparkplace.com. And don't forget to subscribe, share, like, and send this out on your favorite social media accounts.